Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your daily tarot guidance reading for Monday, August the 28th, 2017. Let's go ahead and get into the reading for today. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I'm recording this actually Sunday, the 27th. So if you're watching this Sunday, I hope you are still enjoying your weekend. Even if you were a hermit all weekend and you stayed your butt in the house, I still hope you enjoyed it, okay? Alright, the cards are getting flimsy, so let's see. Death card. King of Swords, Three of Wands. The Sun card. I love the Sun card in this deck. It's so pretty. And the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so could be lacking emotion this day. I don't really see too much because we have a balance of fire, air, and earth. We don't have any water. So, except for the Death card. The Death card is Scorpio. So we do have a little bit of element of water there. With the Death card, I feel like it's good maybe that we don't have so many cup cards because I feel this energy of not being so caught up in your emotions. With the Death card, I feel like it's, of course it's the transformation energy, and I feel like there's some sort of shift in that area, is emotional. Things that I feel like this depressed energy, and if not depressed, then just really emotionally imbalanced. I feel confused. Just very loopy, if I can say that. Loopy, imbalanced, overly emotional. And I feel like we're finding balance with our emotions. There's a transformation here. I feel like releasing with these butterflies, letting go and releasing. I tend to sometimes see the Death card as the dark night of the soul. So I feel like it's getting out of a dark period, I feel. With the challenge, we have the King of Swords. So, it could be that these emotions are attached to an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarian. It doesn't have to necessarily be a male, but for majority, it may very well be a male. If this is you, I feel like you're more than likely heavily affected by this energy, because I feel like it's a 360, and that's kind of what I was picking up, but I wasn't really so sure. But I feel like those of you who tend to be overly emotional and have been unbalanced in a way where you're not channeling your emotions in a healthy way. It could be, being overly emotional too, depressed, sad, angry, confused, insecure. These are just the words that are just popping up. But with the King of Swords, he's more logical, analytical, uses his head. He's not a heart person. If he is an emotional person, he tends to shut that aspect out of himself. So this could very well be you, and Spirit may be challenging you to be more in tune with your emotions as well. So you could be challenged in that way. Your suggested approach is a Three of Wands. So you're being guided to approach the situation before you make any moves, because I feel like this is a step-by-step process, okay? So some of you might have gone through some releasing this weekend, just reflecting a lot. I feel like that's why some of us have been hermits, some of us have been sleep. And we do energy work in our sleep, most of us. We travel, astral travel, if you believe in that. We get channel guidance or messages in our dreams. Sometimes we pick up messages. I know, like, when I'm in between sleep, it's kind of weird. Like, I'm asleep, but I'm awake, and I get messages in my sleep. So it could be between that this transformation and these releasing of emotional imbalances, for some of us needing to address the fact that we need to tap into our emotions, is a step. So before we take any further, movement ahead, I feel like Spirit wants us to kind of look at things from this new perspective, because they're holding this crystal ball, and it's like you need to look at things from a bigger picture. I feel like where you stand, where you are, some sort of reflection needs to happen. I feel, if that makes sense. Then you have the Sun card, which represents our focus, which is going to help us. I feel like there's a lot of butterfly references here. There's a lot here. There's a lot there. Um, with the sunflowers as well, I feel like focus on the positives of where you are, because either way it goes, you've came out of a dark period, whether you were the person that was channeling your emotions in an imbalanced way, or you're not used to channeling your emotions, you're used to being in your head a lot. There's something positive to take from this, I feel, with the Sun card. Because you might even feel a sense of renewal, like your energy, you might just feel recharged, especially if you've been feeling dead and like fatigued, tired, not wanting to go out, wanting to do anything. I know I have. It's just been a weekend of just like chilling. I don't really feel like doing too much, not unless I have to. But the Sun card is opposite energy. It's like that life force energy, just feeling revitalized, recharged, amped up. I just feel so. Focus on the fact of that, because it's a total 360. I feel, for some of us, with the Ten of Pentacles as our conclusion, feeling more grounded and more balanced, I feel, because the 10 is completion. So I feel like feeling more sturdy, more balanced, more connected to your body, connected to your surroundings. You may find that your animals are more relaxed, more drawn to you. If you're not feeling much of groundedness, I would say go out in nature and get grounded, because it's a lot of earth energy. Even though the sun represents fire, I still feel like there's earth energy here. Like you can utilize it if you feel out of whack still. You feel tired and you need to recharge yourself. You need to get out in the sun. The sun is the best medicine. Even if you have to spend 5 or 10 minutes out in the sun, I know it's good for me. I like sitting directly in the sun. It's hot as hell in Phoenix, but sit somewhere where there is some shade and just where you can still get that energy from the sun. I would definitely do that with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like it's grounding energy. Whether you are grounded or you need to get grounded, it's important. I feel with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's feel like this energy that Spirit is opening something up for you that you're not aware of underneath the surface. And for you to be able to tune into what that might be, or what's occurring, what is opening up for you, you need to get grounded. And I feel like that's why they want you to stop and kind of, look at things from a new vision, a new sight. I hope that makes sense, because it doesn't really make sense to me. But sometimes Spirit doesn't talk to me through the readings. It's, for everybody else. So I might like sound retarded, or sorry, not retarded, excuse my language. Not retarded, it's not the right word. But I might sound like goofy, silly. I need to drop that word because it's very offensive. So I try not to use it. So I apologize to anybody that might be offended by that word. It is a nasty word and I don't like using it. Okay, so let's tune into the angelic portion. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Moon cycles. Yeah, it's affecting us, isn't it? I feel it is. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card too. I did not forget. Okay, Romance Angels. What is the love energy? Love energy. All the cards just want to just fly out. Okay, so we'll start with the love, of course. So we have the new love card. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So like I said, there's these new energies, feeling revitalized, recharged, more in tune with yourself and where you are. And the Page of Pentacles, like I said, there's something underneath the surface that's being given to you. And I feel like this new energy of love is opening up. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new person per se. I mean, if you're single, then I feel like, of course, there's opportunities. I feel like you'll have a lot of different suitors around you. Maybe one specific person that might really capture your interest out of all these other people. If you're in a relationship, I feel like this new love energy could be a renewal in your relationship. You guys coming together. What is the transits? Something crazy is going on. It's Leo. I can't really remember what's going on, but there's something going on with the transits where it's like it's it's like this courageous energy in our love relationships. Like everybody's stepping out. Some people might be revealing their admiration for you. Somebody might, make those declaration of love for you, which is the Page of Pentacles. Feel like that's what's happening. I've been getting these messages for a while now when I do my love energy readings, that there's somebody that wants to offer something to you, gift you with something, make some sort of offer. Like I said, I feel like it's a day of, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like there's something that you're not able to really grasp. You might get some hints if you're tapped in, if you're aware, consciously aware, and you're paying attention to the insights that you're getting. You may have an idea of what this opportunity is that's coming in. It could be in relations to love, and it could be other areas of your life. The Page of Pentacles represents something practical, usually practical, material, something tangible type of opportunity or gift that comes to you. So I feel like that could be a possibility for some of you. Some sort of opportunities and love coming in, and I feel like they're unexpected. They're something working underneath the surface and may have been a long time coming for some of you. All right, whether you're single or not, proposals comes up. So it could be marriage proposals. It could just be any type of proposal when it comes to love. Then our angelic guidance, we have moon cycles with Archangel Chenoa. It says, notice how the moon cycles, or how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. So there's definitely, I feel like you guys have been, even if you're not aware, like I said, there's something about the astral plane or during your sleep. Maybe some of you have intentionally set intentions or manifestations out to the universe during the solar eclipse, or maybe even back in the lunar eclipse, have set some sort of intentions out. Or maybe it was a past moon cycle ago, the lunar eclipse, like I said. And I feel like it has something to do with this new love. It has something to do with these new cycles. The information that you've been gathering and channeling, I feel like they're heads up. I don't know why I say that, but I feel like your dreams and the messages that you get, if you're the type that gets messages in your sleep, like you hear things in your sleep, like something just comes to you, you have certain visions, like you're asleep, but you're not asleep type of dreams, or situations. I don't know how to explain it. Those of you who experience that may know what I'm talking about, because that happens to me like all the time. I get these weird messages like between sleep, like I'm asleep but I'm awake and I can hear, and sometimes I get pictures and visions, like scenes. So these are messages of something of a heads up, like spirit giving you heads up about something that's about to occur, something that's about to be presented to you. It could be your manifestations, like a prayer has been answered, or something is coming to fruition, or something is concluding itself. I feel with this is what spirit is telling you. So even the solar eclipse, I feel like it still, has its effect on us. It's very powerful energy. Yeah, so I hope that makes sense, you guys. I feel all over the place. I hope my message was clear and that it resonated with you, or that you'll find it insightful and helpful throughout your day. And as always, I'm sending you much love. And until the next daily reading, peace.